This terrifying footage was recorded in Palu, Indonesia, during an earthquake in 2018. The video shows a woman walking directly to the cracking ground. In this woman's defense, remember that everything around her is rolling and heaving. When the earthquake first hits, you have the instinct to run, but quickly realize there is nowhere to go that isn't trembling and cracking. So you just go back to where your loved ones are and hang on for dear life. This incredible footage was recorded in Yunnan, China, just after days of heavy storms. When flash flood starts from a higher elevation, the momentum it creates is scary. Judging from the footage, this area is a known flood zone, and if you look carefully to the left, you can see a little storm runoff. The trees and the ground were both projected in the air, and the flood completely swept away this part of the road. This is a typical flash flood. They quite literally come out of nowhere and destroy everything in their paths. You have no warning until you can hear the water coming, and by then it's too late. Nathan and Sarah Vanderhoof and their 3 young daughters were driving inside the Jeep during a heavy summer thunderstorm when the heart-stopping, caught-on-camera incident happened. If you adjust the frames around the 12-second mark, you can see where the car is covered in flames and sparks. There is a trail of what appears to be flame for a few frames after. You can see there are sparks all over the ground at the start of the 13-second mark. You can actually see where the bolt exits that part of the car with a bright orange glow from what appears to be the right/rear wheel well. Heavy rains have been wreaking havoc in the state of Assam. Startling visuals shared widely on social media show a bridge being swept away by the rapid flow of the river located in Assam's Dima Hasao district.
Habis. Habis. Habis, habis, habis.
The ground was already cracked up, and just in a matter of seconds, the whole bridge was gone under the water. Now, if you ever thought about looking at a volcano eruption closely, you might change your mind after this. These 2 people were standing on what seems to be earth mixed with rocks at the bottom of the volcano. Watching this incredible moment of the lava going down the volcano with an impressive speed. Apparently, it's basaltic lava, which has a low silica content, making it have a lower viscosity. What you don't see is also how wide that river was. Probably 50, 100 yards or more. It was insane the amount of lava that was coming out of that fissure. It completely destroyed that area and all the homes that were there. On July 12, 2024, an unimaginable video surfaced online showing two women backing up in their clothes shop as two bulls got into a random argument. They both stand in the corner in fear as they have nowhere else to go and just hope they will not be hurt. As one of the women was trying to stand up on the shelter, she pushed one of the bulls, who decided to turn his back on the other one, which triggered him and charged on him. He lifted the bull up and pushed the two women, but quickly after a man came with a stick hitting the two animals. One bull weirdly was able to escape at the back, and the other one got out by the entrance. The two women were covered with large amounts of clothes and were not injured but probably extremely scared. This next footage was recorded by a CCTV camera in South Sumatra on March 7th of 2024 at around 11 a.m. It shows a train slowly on the train track with a bridge above it looking to be under construction. The crane girder flyover falls right on the train, causing multiple wagons to derail, stopping the circulation for days. You can see it start to just slightly list. On the left side of the viewer, it starts to twist away from us just a little bit. This CCTV footage was captured somewhere in Asia in May of 2024. Once this truck arrives at a bump, the driver's cabin falls over, with the driver still inside, but just look at what happens next. The surrounding people were all shocked and tried to warn the other vehicles to get away as the truck just continued to go ahead. As it came closer and closer to the end of the road, the driver luckily escaped the truck as it fell in the ditch. This is a true miracle, and it was probably due to an engine failure. This CCTV footage was recorded on May 15th, 2022 in Saudi Arabia from a gas station. Nothing seems to be out of normal, but just a few seconds into the video, these four colors tiles were projected in the air after this massive explosion. The fuel tanks of the Al Dries station exploded due to the high temperatures in eastern Saudi Arabia. The explosion occurred in an underground tank, severely damaging the station's infrastructure. Fortunately, no people were present in the scene, local sources said. There is a fuel truck filling at the time. Probably a faulty or unused vapor recovery system could also be the cause. Pressure in the tanks increases due to the inflowing fuel. Vapor has nowhere to go and overwhelms the pressure relief of the underground tanks.